We've all seen criminal TV shows before, right? Such as NCIS or Criminal Minds, where they go in and they find the crime scene and they pick up all the evidence. But what if there's bones involved? If there's bones involved, they call a forensic anthropologist. A forensic anthropologist is supposed to determine who died, how they died, and how long ago they died.
Forensic anthropology is a special subfield of physical anthropology, which is the study of human remains that involves applying skeletal analysis and techniques in archaeology to solve criminal cases. When presented with a case, forensic anthropologists look at growth in bones and teeth to determine relative age of the victim. They use pelvic bone shape and size to determine the gender of the victim. They look at shape, size, and density of bones to indicate disease or trauma. They also look at bones marked by perimortem or near death / at time of death injuries, such as unhealed fractures, bullet holes, or cuts, which can reveal cause of death. They can also use skeletal clues to indicate ancestry, diet, and certain activities that the victim might have participated in. Forensic anthropologists often use several tools when trying to identify victims. They typically photograph and x-ray the bones. Some may even undergo CT scanning or be examined by high-powered microscopes. Mitochondrial DNA in bones and teeth can be used to confirm ancestral relations or identify a body. And a person's face can be reconstructed based on the underlying bone structure and known standards of facial tissue thickness, which can be seen in the photos right here. Now we're going to move into some real-world examples of forensic anthropology. From the Smithsonian Museum, Dr. Douglas Osley examined a skeleton from historic Jamestown. He discovered evidence of chops to the skull from an axe or another sharp blade of the sorts. Knife cuts were also observed on the bones. Due to biological indicators and the discovery location, it was determined that the 14-year-old girl had been cannibalized after she died. His discovery supported other historic data that the colonists of Jamestown suffered severe starvation during the harsh winter of 1609 to 1610. Another real-world example would be when forensic anthropologist Sue Black, the director of the Center of Anatomy and Human Identification at the University of Dundee, was tasked with exhuming the mass grave of a family that was trying to escape the warfare in Kosovo. The family, minus the father, was all buried in one individual grave, and at the father's request, Sue Black individually sorted out every single family member using the techniques discussed above, so that each individual family member could be recognized by Allah and brought to heaven. This is why forensic anthropology is so important. It helps bring peace to family and helps prosecute those who have committed acts of atrocity. It also helps change the course of history forever.
So the next time that you're watching one of your favorite crime shows, I hope that you can fully appreciate forensic anthropologists for who they truly are.